Okay.
Hey, this is Krista, and you are in the Eat Real America kitchen. And we went to the farmer's market this morning, and we got tomatoes that are called like seconds tomatoes. So they are about to go bad and need to be used ASAP. So what do you do when you have tomatoes that need to be used immediately? Well, you turn it into salsa fresca, of course. So we have a salsa fresca recipe on Eat Real America. And so what we're going to do is we're going to throw everything in the Ninja. So we're going to cut off all the bad parts of the tomatoes. And then you don't even have to cut the tomatoes into little pieces. We're going to leave them in large chunks, and we're going to toss them in the Ninja. And this recipe, and if you get bad parts inside your tomato, just cut around it. So this recipe calls for about 4 to 5 tomatoes, plus some other ingredients, but you could use cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes, whatever you have on hand. Okay, let's cut this. And so these are nice and juicy because they're fresh and in season and are going to be perfect for the salsa. And a great thing about the farmer's market is you can get some fantastic deals on seconds tomatoes because they're about to go bad and the farmers want to get rid of them. So that's about 3. We got one other big guy here. He's got a couple bad spots, so we'll trim it up. You can also use a food processor, whatever is easier for you. And the great thing about this salsa is you can also make it as hot or as mild as you want it. So we are going to add a whole jalapeno. I'm not even going to take the seeds out because we like it to have a little bit of kick. So all I'm going to do is trim the end off the jalapeno, and I'm going to cut it in half and throw the whole thing in there. Now I know that is from the farmer's market too, so it is going to have some heat to it. So our onion, we're going to again chop it into large chunks. You want to use about half of a red onion. And then we're throwing everything in here. So we're going to do about a tablespoon of lime juice. And then about 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You don't have to have a zester. You can just squeeze it with your hand, hold it over a slotted spoon to keep the seeds from going in. We're going to add a teaspoon of salt. We're going to add half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and 2 garlic cloves, and then we're going to do a tablespoon of olive oil. And then blend it up. I pulse it for a few times first, and then we'll get it going. Now, the beautiful thing about this salsa, you can pulse it a few times if you want it chunky, if you want it more liquidy and everything chopped up, totally personal preference. Now you can also just stir in chopped cilantro, or we're going to add about a cup because we love cilantro, and you could also just do about half a cup. And I'm just going to pulse it a couple of times. Because we don't want the cilantro mutilated. And then pour it in your bowl. Splashes a little bit. And there you go, salsa fresca. Serve with your favorite chips, and there you go. Enjoy. The recipe's on Eat Real America.